Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? So, last night I was chilling. It was right after my boyfriend had left. And I had got a text message from a girl that's, me and her pretty cool. We real close. So, she a young lady. She getting her, getting herself together, going back to school, all that good stuff. I'm thankful that she going back to school. Like I told her, she starts school this month, matter of fact. And she going for the big degree, so she got a couple years in that junk. I'm proud of you, know who you are, because you do follow me. So she texted me, and she was, having some issues with her mother. And this is my main thing that I always try to tell people. When you have issues with your parents, and you're going to, because your parents mean you well. It's not that they don't mean you well. It's just that sometimes they don't know how to come across when they say it. So they say things that's hurtful or mean or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said, stop putting the label of mom on her. Just take the label off. And to look at her as a human being. And go back on the stuff you do know about your mother from her past, from her childhood, blah, 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 and accept that I thank God me and my mother don't have this type of relationship. Some people are bitter, and they carry that into all of their relationships in their life. I can't say my mom is, because she's not, my mom, the only thing my mom do or has done in the past too much of is she care too much. My mom, she gonna try to help in any. My mom's she just like that. Even when you trying to do it on your own, she gonna try to help because she just like that. I mean, and that's not a bad thing, but I needed to grow up, so I had to pull away for a little while because my mom, she gonna help you. She just gonna do that. But most moms do. But I hear a lot of black women say, they have really. The relationships with their mom is real stressful because of the pain that they mom has had to deal with. Because a lot of people, single parents, children's fathers that wasn't dead, it could come from your upbringing. You could have a parent that's been abused. You don't know. And sometimes we do know the stuff that our parents went through, but a lot of times it could be way deeper stuff that happened to them that we don't know. So like I tell her, I say, look, even when she say hurtful stuff, chalk that joint up, accept it, feel the pain from it, move from the pain, talk to your therapist about it. If you don't have one, get one. Because you have to learn how to move around other people's pain. Because when we don't move around other people's pain, we inherit and we keep it ourselves. And like I tell her, it's not that your mother don't love you. She love you. All our parents love us. But we don't know the stuff that they've been through. That's why I always try to tell people, just take that label off. Because we accept, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad. Don't accept stuff that's negative. And if you do it that way, and you just look at them as a human being, you can accept their flaws. You don't got to hate them. You don't got to be mad. I'm not going to never do that. Because now that I accept the flaws in me, how am I gonna trip about somebody else having them jumps? You can't. I don't care who it is in your life. I don't care who it is. It is what it is. Let's keep it real. And I'm not saying don't let nobody abuse you. No, but accept that they have damage just as well, so you can grow from that and still love them. You gotta learn to love people regardless of where they at. If you're going to keep them in your life, and you're going to keep your parents in your life. Some people don't, and I feel sorry for people who have to do that. But you have to accept they flaws just like, look, our parents accept all the bullshit we come with. Why can't we accept theirs? Why? Just because they older than us, they supposed to know more? That's not true. That's not true. For me to be almost way over half 100 and just learning about emotional intelligence, you can't say what our parents are supposed to know because they wasn't taught stuff just like we wasn't. Don't label them like that. Take that label off and love them how they are. Accept them how they are, because they accept us even when we be all jacked up. I love you, Porch Chronicles.